I like licorice. I like pizza. I probably would not like licorice on my pizza. I need everybody to know that. Alana, Kane, and Gary Valentine grow up, run around, and fall in love in California's San Fernando Valley in the 1970s. So Licorice Pizza is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Every year, I pick one film that I hype up like no other. It's all I think about for the remainder of the year, and I just have the strongest desire to check it out. And this year, it was Licorice Pizza. I saw the trailer when I saw James Bond back in October, and I could not wait to see it. I'm always afraid to check out that movie, but luckily, this movie paid off. This was a magnificent movie. I absolutely loved Licorice Pizza. It's not a perfect film by any means, but it is one of my favorite films I have seen this year. Cooper Hoffman plays Gary Valentine. He is 15 years old. He is an actor. He meets Alana Kane, played by Alana Haim, and she works for this photography company at his school. He's immediately in love with her, and they go on dates and they become friends. And what I was hoping for this movie is some really drawn out sequences to really understand their relationship. I was almost hoping for a kind of before sunrise type of movie with those really long extended sequences, those tracking shots, just long conversations. And the first 20 minutes or so of the film is exactly that. And I was completely on board with it. By having these long tracking shots and following these characters, just having these conversations, you can understand why they had this strong connection throughout the film. And so I was really excited to see where this relationship went. And for the progression of this movie and these, I was really interested in their relationship and watching it develop. And there's many times where the relationship was challenged. She may be interested in someone else. He's very busy with theater. And so, there's highs and lows to the relationship. At times they're trying to start businesses, creating water beds. He wants to open up a arcade. There's just a lot going on within this movie. But at the core of this movie, and what I absolutely loved, is the tender moments between these two and the development of the relationship and watching them just fall in love. Some of my all-time favorite movies are just simple films about two characters falling in love, and we see that. And that's why I absolutely love the Before trilogy, is because it's just that. And that's what I loved about Licorice Pizza, is those moments of these two characters just falling in love. And Paul Thomas Anderson is a fabulous director. He's directed some of my all-time favorite films like The Master and Punch Drunk Love. And so he has really good tracking shots in here. And I love a good tracking shot. And there's many in here that really is able to focus on these characters and just see that love pour out on screen. And those are some of my favorite moments within here. We also have Bradley Cooper, briefly absolutely insane in the movie. He was also in Nightmare Alley, directed by Guillermo del Toro, and he's briefly in this movie, but he makes this character last and leaves that lasting impression. I loved him in here. And the acting in here from Alana Haim and Cooper Hoffman are really good. They have great chemistry. Alana Haim is very fierce and independent, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. She's very upfront about a lot of things, and that can bring out some of the chaotic moments of the movie. And Cooper Hoffman is really good as well. He's very subtle at times, but you can absolutely feel that he is in love with Alana. Now, some of my issues with this film, and I said it's not perfect by any means, is that certain moments of them starting these businesses, so like starting a business for the water beds, she's starting to work on a campaign for someone running for official in San Fernando Valley, and then he's also trying to start a arcade. Those moments, the transition into those moments are very quick, very brief. There's really no explanation to wanting to work on the campaign, starting this arcade, very brief moments for the waterbed company. There's a lot going on. But what I did appreciate about those moments is it's still focusing on the development, the relationship between Alana and Gary. And it doesn't really forget that. Although there is a lot going on, different side businesses, he's accused of murder in one sequence. There's so much just being thrown at you, but the movie's focused on them growing up, them falling in love, and just running around having fun in the 70s. And those moments are perfect. The quick transition of different parts, what they are doing in the 70s, I felt was very, very brief, little explanation, and kind of jarring at times. But I did appreciate that it still was focused on them too. So I do find some of the moments to be very quick and brief, but I do like the overall movie. It's one of my favorite films of this year. The acting's really good. The directing is beautiful, and what it does focus on made me very, very happy. So this movie paid off. I was really looking forward to it when I got the screening for it. I was very, very excited. I needed to make like an event out of it. I was just hyping this film up like no other. It definitely was worth the wait. It does have some issues kind of coming towards the end when they start to become a little more comfortable with each other, but everything else is just perfect. So before I give you my score for Licorice Pizza, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Licorice Pizza an A. Thank you guys for checking my review for Licorice Pizza. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.